Hello fellow YouTubers and friends, this is CurryGunz, and it's been a long time, I didn't actually upload any videos, but I have a recording here. So this game is actually Dota 2, which is played on PC. So as I said, now Dota 2 is actually, you can actually play for free. You can just download from Steam. Of course you have to create a Steam account and then you download it from Steam and you can actually play it for free. The only thing if you like to have like, what they call designs on your dressing and so forth, you may have to purchase. Other than that, you can actually play for free. So today this is a good game because it's actually played by CurryFishballa and two of his friends. One of his friends is actually I also don't know what is it, Watashi Neko Chan, and then the other guy is actually a smiley. So I don't know what is the don't know what's their name. Anyway, out of there you have actually 5 against 5 players, and this is a good win because they have about 49 kills and the enemy team has only about 9 kills. So maybe the enemy team is actually noobs, because what I heard, of course I dare not play Dota 2 because I'm a noob as well. Dota 2 is something that, if you want to play, you have to learn the characters. So this video I'm only highlighting some of the highlights where some of the kills is happening. So mainly focus on CurryFishballa because this is our channel, so we try not to focus on others too much. Of course I have also focused on his friend Watashi Neko Chan. Alright, so what are the characters that they are using? Alright, CurryFishballa is actually using this character called Tusk. So who is Tusk? If you look at the bio on the internet, it's actually something about, he's from he can create snowball, the only fighter to be, best in Bristol Brucial in a fair fight, and so the characters are a little bit difficult to explain. But what are their powers? These are the heroes, these are the heroes. What are the powers they have? Ice shards, snowball, frozen sigil, Boros punch is one of the highest. That is the ultimate punch for this task. And then the other friend, Watashi Neko Chan, is actually using this Rubick. Okay, first of all, Tusk, I think Tusk is actually the carry, is actually the forwarder, the person who walk forward, and then Rubick is basically he's a supporter because he's a very weak character, but if he has the power, he is a very strong character. That's what I heard. I tried Rubick, it's difficult to play. He has actually 5 different what you call powers or spell. This telekinesis, land, fate bolt, now feel, spell, steal. Okay, this character is a very powerful when you go ultimate because he can actually steal other people's spell. So he got this spell to steal other people's spell, and he can use it on his own until he dies. So it's interesting. Or for several minutes. Several minutes is actually very long in this game. So, and then there's another friend who is using this character called Jakiro. Jakiro is actually a twin-headed dragon. He's a freak. He's part ice, part fire, cunning and rage. This dragon, he actually has about 4 spells, 4 power to this hero. This actually dual breath, ice path, liquid fire, and micro pry. I don't know how to pronounce that. So the thing is, this is also, I think, considering this is also a supporting character. So this the Rubick and the Jakiro is actually supporting character. The other character, of course, the other person is using is we do not know them, so they are using other characters. I think there's actually 2 carry in this game. So the enemy has a bit of problem because I think they are not actually expert in this. We are not too sure, but it's a very good fun win. So eventually at the end of the day, the enemy actually disconnect from the server because they know, they cannot actually beat the team because it's already taking, like now it's already 20/7, so it's quite high. So this is something. So Dota 2 I don't really play because I'm still learning the keys, you know, especially the keyboard, because you have to move with the mouse, you know, you have to watch the whole full screen, and then you have to click you know, on your keyboard quickly to get the spells working. So for me, you know, it get a little bit confusing. I did play with bots on one game together with CurryFishballa and the Gang, so they were laughing at me and say, this CurryGunz is not actually a good player anyway. So anyway, it's a very long, lengthy game. Each Dota 2 minimum you play is actually 30 minutes, but you can go up to 1 hour. So 30 minutes is actually very short, but normally it takes about 45 minutes to complete a game. So there is a game, you know, when they're playing, they actually there's a game that took over 1.5 hours depending on the enemy and your team. If your team doesn't want to fight with them, or your enemy doesn't want to come and push them, and they keep leveling up, so it's a bit difficult because it will take time. So because you need to farm the trolls, so when you farm the trolls you get level, you get experience, and then you get coins, gold coins, so to purchase items, and then you level up so that you can actually what you call level up your spells. So it depends. So if the enemy team and your team, you start farming the troll, and then, you know, you didn't want to continue and play, it will take about 1.5 hours. At the end of the day, when they get experience, high experience enough, then they start fighting. So this is something that, you know, depending on the game. And if both teams are actually aggressive, when they farm, normally when they farm up to level 6, well, you get most of your skills, get most of spells or skills, and then you will start going to the battle. So that will take a faster game, so it might take 45 minutes or so, and depend on your team and the enemy teammate as well, as I said. So it's actually all about teamwork. So Dota 2, I think Dota 2 is very popular among Asians, among China, Malaysia, Singapore. I think among Asians there's a lot of people playing it. In fact, when I go to one of the cyber cafe, it was actually full of people. Okay, many of them actually was playing Dota 2. So it's actually quite fun among the people in Asia. I don't know about overseas. There I've seen in YouTube, there's a lot of people from US also playing this game now. Recently, I think they are getting the hang of it, because Dota, when they started Dota, there is actually a lot of Asian. In fact, majority of them are Asians playing this game. So Dota 2 slowly catching up to the rest of the world internationally. So it getting popular, and especially now it's actually a free game. So it's actually a very popular game now. If you have the patience and the time to play this, you have to learn the varieties of characters. I can tell you there is actually more than 30 characters to play with, and there are different spells, different power, different skills, different items to purchase, and you have to know the weakness and the power of this character, of this hero. So it's not easy to play. So what they say is to start off, normally they told me, is to start off with a support character. You know, support character to support your teammate, so that the carry, the person who go to charge, or the ganker, you support them. So it'll be easier to play, because what you do is you stand behind and let the front line, you know, do the battle. And then the other thing, there's actually three lanes to go. There will be top lane, middle lane, and bottom lane. So normally at what I understand is the middle lane, there's only one heroes against one heroes, unless the enemy put in 2 heroes, because they don't want to share the experience, because the carry will normally go into the middle lane. So I'm not too sure about that as well. The top lane is actually the heal, the bottom lane is actually lower ground. So so 2 against 2, you know, 5 against 5, 2 against 2 on the top, 2 against 2 at the bottom, and 1 against 1 in the middle. So it depends. The middle person, the carry, or, you know, especially the carry, must be an experienced player, because if he were to lose and he feed the enemy, then the enemy team carry will be very powerful, and it's very difficult to stop them. So this was one of the luckiest game I can say one of the better games, best game that I've actually played, which I think the enemy wasn't, you know, they're using I think there's actually a sniper there. They're using, the sniper is one of the overpowered character, where what he do is he stand far away and then he start shooting with his gun, and if he get the ultimum he can actually shoot, boom, you know, he can actually damage the enemy, you know, very high damage, you know, to the enemy. So anyway, this is just some highlights of Dota 2. I'm bringing you more Dota 2 because I'll be changing some of the games here. I'll be uploading because this is some of the games that I enjoy to watch, and this whole game actually is about 45 minutes, so I cut short it to about 10-11 minutes to 12 minutes, so just to just to put in, you know, a gameplay of Dota 2. And so far this is my second video on Dota 2. I'll be having another one which is a more equal fight. Of course, this one is something like, you know, you're against noobs, I can say. So if you're a noobs, it's better that you play with the bots. You know, get some friends, play with the bots first before you actually go into the arena. Of course, you play with the bots, you will not level up. Of course, the character will not level up. You do not get any special items. But if you go on the multiplayer, you get special items. As you can see, the enemy team actually disconnected, and this is the end of the game. Normally when you go up and destroy their main fortress, it's actually you will win. It's considered a win to the game, and you get items at the end of the day, you can see. So okay guys, this is CurryGunz saying goodbye. Thank you for watching and you guys take care. Remember to subscribe if you have not. Thank you and goodbye. Take care, especially. Bye.